I love this skirt. So hi, I'm back. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Okay, so as I mentioned in a previous haul that I was gonna probably stop, restrain myself and not do any more démarche because I had some traveling planned for the summer. I took a break from online life in general, kind of, sort of, not really creating content as I had planned because life got in the way and I couldn't be happier. I had a blast. I had the best summer ever, and so yeah, I'm happy, and this trip to New York really brought everything together for me personally as growth and some sort of self-soothing and self-forgiveness, and it was a really interesting trip. A year ago I uploaded a video that said anxiety, the struggle is real. I was really in a tough place and I really made an effort all these years to work on some stuff that I had there lying around. But anyways, so New York, I wanted to vlog, but I couldn't because life. I had some appointments and I had some stuff that some people that it was more interesting for me to spot some things and share them with you. So that's why I have this big empty space, because I will be popping things here and there as a visual reference. But yeah, the shopping was great. Even though I really pulled myself back, I prioritized. And life, New York was very different for me this time around because I really see everything different now, and I really loved being aware of the moment and the time in history and space that I was living in. Everything in New York right now is a protest about human rights, civil rights, race rights, sexual rights, health rights. I guess that's the battle that everybody's fighting, and it's interesting to see even places like this Times Square ice cream station, and it's ice cream for ice cream. And yeah, it was cool, but then after a while I got a bit anxious about it all, because museums, so magazines, as you know, as I've mentioned before, how I did my makeup in high school, I am a huge Teen Vogue lover, fan. Somewhere it said fashion is political, and everything right now is being politicized. Bring awareness to the younger generations, because that's why I loved Teen Vogue when I was younger. It opened a new perspective for me of topics that I could have never even dared to formulate or to question, and they brought the topic to the table, and now you are far more aware of your context, historically, socially, and all that. So yeah, I was impressed to see that Teen Vogue was really taking a stand on politics, and I was shocked. I was like, okay, I see you, girl, I see you. But then I went to museums, and well, I went to Avocado because it's a very hyped place, and the only good thing about that going to Industrial City was bringing this little newspaper with me that I've read, that I still need to finish. It's interesting. I bought Editorialist because their editorial design is amazing, it's beautiful, and I had to buy this because that will bring me to Sephora and wanting to get everything from Fenty Beauty. And actually I didn't buy anything, I just got a sample and I didn't like it, so there's that. Oh yeah, so museums. I went to the Mag Museum and it was so cool. It was all about sounds, and I have some stuff to show you, but most of the things went straight to my Insta stories. And sadly I didn't saved everything, I'm kicking myself. But yeah, it was beautiful. It was so cool, like sounds, experimenting. That was an orgasm for me. Like it was very stimulating. And it was a pay what you wish because it was a Thursday, I think. Yeah, I went on a Thursday or a Wednesday and it was pay what you wish. And so I said $1. So there's that. If you didn't know that, I also went to the Whitney Museum in a pay what you wish. And it's the one that's right in the beginning of the High Line. And the line for the pay what you wish on a Friday night was long, but it was well worth it. Of course, it was like there was like a 3-floor or 2-floor exhibition of incomplete history of protests, and it was amazing. And because it was curated, it's all the art that you've probably seen somewhere, but now you get the context. And now you feel it, like it hits home, because now you are more aware that we've been living a very privileged. I went to the new museum, which also had a lot of protest things. Trigger gender as a tool and a weapon. Very interesting, very shocking, because sometimes me being a white female, white-ish, I sometimes don't realize how lucky and how privileged I am to be able to travel by myself, to do whatever I want, to work and to earn my own money, to dress however the hell I want, as ridiculous as I want to dress, and to play with makeup and to do all of those things. Sometimes you take that for granted, and it was very interesting for me coming from this year cycle of being aware of myself as a human, now coming into a society and being thankful for who I am and who I've been able to be. That was very powerful, and I never really understood that empowerment, but now I do. Now I do. And going into empowerment, I went to Glossier. Of all places, I had to go back to my teenage self. It was the most amazing experience. All the girls are dressed in pink, and you know, I am always in black, but I love like fun stuff. Like I'm a teenager, like deep inside I'm still a teenager. So, oh yes, I don't have braces anymore, which is also really cool, because yeah, I don't feel like a teenager anymore. Like I had pimples, like adult acne. So Glossier, pink pouch, stickers. Basically that's why you go to Glossier for, like just to get these things. Now I know, and experience. But what I got was a phase 1, the Milky Jelly Cleanser, because I didn't bring any like face wash with me, so I had to buy something to wash my face with, and I knew that this has contact lens solution, and I was wearing contacts, so this was a great bet. I like it. I don't wear waterproof makeup, so it removed my makeup perfectly, so that was good. And I got the Primer Moisturizer. I haven't used it yet, but I will as soon as I finish my acne treatment. I'll get there. And I got the birthday cake bomb.com. I love this. It's amazing. It's delicious, fun. It's everything you wish. I also bought the Super Bounce because I was really worried about my skin, and the girl said, you know, you have to get some hyaluronic acid and some vitamin B5 to resurface your skin, to deal with all of the texture that you have. This is the best. I haven't tried it yet, but I hope that once this demons die, this will help. And I got the Stretch Concealer. I tried it in store and I loved it. I haven't used it yet, but I do like it. And because I'm working on a better skin, I don't really want to wear heavy foundations anymore. So this is like, I needed this because I need something hydrating for my under eyes. And this seems to be good. And I got the gloss because I'm, you know, the teenager in me. Hello. I love gloss, and this is beautiful, super bouncy, makes your lips pouty, and like it makes you play with it, because I tried it, and it makes you do this all the time. So I was like, okay, I have to get it because it's fun and it tastes good. So, and it was not expensive at all, which I'm happy about it. That was it for my Glossier experience. And my Glossier experience did not end there because I got my friend Beauty Brands and Beyond. Like, I had to. We are beauty partners and I could not go to Glossier and not. I was there. I was like, what do you want me to get you? Because I'm here. And she was so happy and she's loving the product, so good. Then Sephora. You know Sephora. Sephora has a very special place in my heart. Sephora, like who doesn't love a little bit of Sephora? So I went there because when I was invited to the Sephora event here in Mexico, I was given this face wash by Perricone MD and I got a mini Foreo, but I lost it So it's like a little vibrating M&M that cleanses your skin, and I've been using these two right now and they're working wonders for my skin, along with the super pack of Sunday Riley products, the UFO oil and the Martian mattifying melting gel toner and the Saturn mask. I've been doing this for 2 weeks and my skin is seeing the results. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. So yeah, I've been using it. Well, you can tell. But yeah, it's working and I love this. So yeah, Sunday Riley. I can't wait for them to be available here in Mexico because, hey, they're good. Also, I have a gel liner from Marc Jacobs in brown. It's good. That's all I have to say. It works. But Viviana Does Makeup made me do it. Every time you go to Sephora, you get samples, and I got these Dr. Dennis Rose exfoliate, and oh my god, they're amazing. I have just these two left, and I think I'm gonna have to buy the whole box, because yes, it's true, the skin gets worse and then it gets better, but it works. It just does. So yeah, these along the Sunday Riley and the Foreo have been doing wonders for my skin. And I got a Play by Sephora box and it included this, and I can't wait to try it because this is a new peeler, a new pad thing with retinol and all that, so I'm gonna try it. Probably works. And because I lied, just don't tell Sephora. 3 years ago when I went to New York, I made my Sephora account and it was September, and because I wanted to get my birthday gift, which I didn't get back then, I said my birthday was in September and it didn't work back then, but it did this time, and I got the Tarte Amazonian Clay in Party, which I was going to wear today but I didn't, I don't know why. Some foundations from Makeup Forever, I don't know, they're too dark for me. And I got this tiny little one, tiny little Kat Von D Studded Kiss. I love this. And in the tail, because all things happen in that doom tail, I got a Aqua XL Makeup Forever black liner and a NARS Radiant Cream and Concealer in vanilla, because I'm pale, and a Smashbox, but I haven't used it yet, so whatever. I wanted to get the Margiela Dancing on the Moon perfume, but I couldn't justify $180 for a perfume, especially because I wanted to get a Byredo. And if you could only smell me from there, you would be like all over me, I bet, because I love perfume. Like, you know, I love perfume. If you, like, you know that I love perfume. And I had to pop into the Byredo, whatever. It's in Soho, and I even took some photos. I wanted to get many things. I thought I was gonna love pulp. I didn't. I thought I was gonna love I don't know. Oh, BALLROOM or all that. Yes, they're good, but they didn't stole my heart. And because every trip I try to get a perfume. You know, for me, scents really evoke that time in my life, and I always like have this emotional relationship with scents. And anyways, so I went to Byredo and they had the new release, which is something really unexpected for me, but the name, Velvet Haze. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is something that I wouldn't normally go for because it's very feminine. It's very soft and sexy and I don't know. It's very creamy. It's very licking. It's licking. Oh my god. Maybe because of the traveling, this kind of tends to happen. Oh, it's such a shame. But anyways, aren't the Byredo bottles so beautiful? And they're magnetic. Like, yes. It smells beautiful, but because, you know, shopping experiences should never end just there. You know, you get your perfume, you're out of the store. No. They give you samples. And god damn it! Right now I'm wearing La Selle. Oh, this is so beautiful, so sexy, so mature, and in a very woody way. It's beautiful. 1996 is the one with Inés Vinedo. Oh, it's so good. So good. Yeah, I like it. It has a bit of a old lady-ish scent, but with a twist, which in Super Cedar is incredibly masculine, which I love. In my skin, it's not that masculine. And Oud Immortel. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. So, I did not know that the JW Anderson was gonna launch exactly one day before I arrived to New York. So I go to Uniqlo because I wanted to buy some jeans and some jeggings, and they had the whole line there, and I couldn't make up my mind, and it was really like boiling hot in New York, and I was wearing this top, and I like just couldn't function, and I bought this t-shirt from the men's section. I don't like the front that much, but I love the back. It has that little fishy. There was a sweater and like a jersey, a polo, and I didn't buy it, and I'm kicking myself not to. But I got this skirt, so cute. And then I popped into Comme des Garçons, the one in Chelsea. I think that's Chelsea, yeah, I think. And I was wearing heels, my boots, my trusty rusty boots that I wear all the time. I even took some photos, insert here, and I was like, I couldn't walk anymore. I was going like, I was zigzagging all through town, and I needed like something, and I was randomly near. This had to happen. So yeah, I did it again. I got the newer version. They're not white per se, they're kind of like a milky, creamy beige. They have really hurt my feet. I wore them this weekend and I bleeded. So whoever dares to say that sneakers are the way, I'm telling you, I digress. Only love could hurt like this, like literally. I'm discovering a whole new world. Like New York brings the tomboy that I am out, and all my clothes are very masculine. Like I'm not that feminine with my garments because I try to balance it out with makeup and with heels and some sort of that. But when you're in New York, heels are a no-go. So I got sneakers and I was like, okay, let's experiment a little. And oh my god, I'm in a very feminine phase. And because I go in color schemes, I saw this dress on the racks of the sale section in H&M. Like, this is nothing for you if you see it like this, but I will pop a photo here. and I liked it a lot. And then, because I go in themes, there was this creamy black top and a skirt with a frill. Very, very cute. But with, like, it could be very sexy, but if you, like, tone it down with sneakers, that's how you do it, sister. Anyways, so I got those here. I didn't got those in New York, but I'm trying to include them here. So I went to the Margiela boutique as well, and I didn't buy anything because, like, no. And I knew that I had a pair waiting for me that I bought on eBay and that arrived just the day that I landed in New York. Ironic. With the box, and there comes the shoes. Yep, these are the resort. They're like Jengas, you know, like if you just push and the heel comes out of the wedge. Beautiful, genius, and they go in the whole scheme of beige. They go perfectly with my Fendi by the way in taupe. So anyway, so yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this was some sort of useful in me including the places that I loved to go to. When it comes to food, I went to buy Chloe because I'm a vegan, and I try to keep myself as healthy as I can. So yeah, I liked it a lot, and because you walk a lot in New York, you better get those carbs. Like, enjoy them, embrace them. I did, and I also go to Whole Foods a hell of a lot, and a lot of coffee from Starbucks and the kind bars, they got me going. And yeah, what else did I do? I went to a lot of underground venues in Bushwick and, you know, Brooklyn, and I went, the first day, as soon as I landed, I went to see DEMARCO. And yeah, I didn't know I was going there, but I went, and it was interesting. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I went with my friend, I stayed with my friend, and we had a lot of girly time. We met over the summer, and then we had the best time ever. And now she's in New York, and yeah, any excuse to hang around with friends is a good excuse. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will be like getting back into the swing of things ASAP. And I also hope that those acne treatments work for good, and I totally see myself getting into the skincare junkie territory, which is very dangerous. Anyways.